catalyst. Swift, you a monster, man. Straight up.
The Midwest.
Why you talking about you fly? You was something that you never be. Far as the dogs on top, you not my pedigree. How you can't tell it's me? If I take your sister and twist her, I turn her to an overnight celebrity.
The earliest history is me fucking embarrassing myself, dog. To be all the way real. Like that, when the Hip Hop Expo was still popping, everybody was checking that shit out. I was like 15, 16 in high school. That's when I first probably introduced myself, even though they didn't notice, to the Columbus public. And yeah, the skills weren't honed at that time, and I was fucking, yeah, I was putting myself out there, and it wasn't a good look really. But on a positive note, as far as me finally getting a little bit of respect in the scene, was probably with the first 12-inch that we dropped, and that was actually through an English record label by was it DMP? I think I'd have to look at the record label. It's been a while. It's like 5 years removed now, but it made it like top 5 listen to joints by Quest, the owner of UndergroundHipHop.com. It didn't sell shit, but that was a good look in some type of way, and I guess some people took notice of that, like Prism, like rest in peace, Prism. When I come to shows like Bernie's and shit, he would spin the wax. And at the time, I think I was like 19 or 20 when that dropped. 19, I think. And so that was real big for me, because, you know, going to Bernie's and shit, I'm a Bernie's kid. Seeing Prism spin the shit, that shit was amazing. And so from then on, I kept, you know, just doing what I could to try to find a path to get my shit out there. So I used to go out of town to New York quite often with Metaforce and our manager at the time, Kwame. You know, shout out to him too. He looked out. And we would go out to NY to try, you know, rhyme for whoever, rhyme for artists, go to events, do whatever we could do. And we ended up outside Hot 97 one day. And it was a website out there that did like little internet battles. They record you spitting a verse and put you against another artist spitting a verse, and people could vote and see who was better. And somehow I ran to these dudes. I spit a verse. I ain't think nothing of it. Like 5 months later or something, that shit finally gets put on the internet, and people are sending it to me. And I look, and I'm like, I'm amazed, because I'm up against Lord Have Mercy, first round. Lord Have Mercy, like, he was one of my favorites, just as far as voice and shit. I was real geeked about that. And I ended up beating him by like 70% and shit in the voting. I progressed from that. Then next round was Papoose, who we're all familiar with now. I beat him by like 2%. It was like 52% to like 48 or some shit. And then I went to the next round and got beat by Cashmere, another mixtape artist. And during the progress of that, me being on the net, my dude King Dom, who I met through Metaphors, another shout out, King Dom, he played that shit for Copy. And I guess Copy was impressed. Like, Copy knew I did beats before, but he didn't know I rhymed. And when he heard that, eventually, I guess like probably in like a 2 or 3 month span, I was inducted into ODOT, I guess you could say. And ever since then, I've just appeared on whatever ODOT release was coming out, whether it be Tage's shit or Copy shit, you know what I'm saying? Which is kind of a good look. Yo, I'ma let you know now that the whole Thought Collective is monstrous. We fast to surpass what the rest can accomplish. I'm the head of the executive office. Thought said is the Congress, making the circle connect like a compass. Staying fresher than August. On the first day of school, play it cool when we dressing in garments. So many extra compartments filled up with Nike checks in my closet that I need a second apartment. So, hoes, we showing no respect is on our dick. So attached, throwing cash gets them up off it. You stressing how y'all pimp and couldn't pay a prostitute. Lots of loot that has sex with an armpit. You probably handcuff her like arresting a convict. Interested in conflict, it can get like a mob hit. Cop the best bulletproof vest on the market. Then duck, cause it ain't gonna make you less of a target. These homos don't know, they testing the artist. Picture me rhyming at my best with a novice. I got shit I should've left in the garbage that I etch in the margins that'll turn you to a mess on the carpet. Listen, don't start it, cause you will get son, niece, nephew, then daughter, and dearly departed. Any man that lasts the master's wrath, surviving at the aftermath that lies at my path, now has the task of hanging up they rainbow pattern flags at half a staff with they faggot ass. Blazing hats and grass until we get high with the red eye like a camera flash. So hot I turn sand to glass, I feel hated on till A&Rs fill my hands with cash. The copper whip, a rocket ship. If I ice, I want the shit that made the Titanic crash. God damn, I spaz out and I'm beyond ill. Blackout, so what I rap about, I read on Braille. Tryna plan my defeat, you would need more skill, cause I snap on the beat like D4L. And I'm someone you can never deter. My pen fetish is keeping me big-headed like a caricature. Paint a picture in every word, so you don't listen, you vision it. I'm the illest that you never heard. Develop infernos that cause metal to burn, like the shit in the center of earth that get it to turn. Pay attention and learn. I'm the CEO savior. Feel the same in my lane? I'ma relocate you. Where you lames in the game can't see no paper. Paid with a wage like Latino labor. You fake motherfuckers trying to thug us beneath me. Y'all been spending too much time up in front of your TV. They need hugs trying to mean mug when they see me. You should ease up. You ain't got a stunt, cause believe me, you would love it to be me. My nigga Jesus got a bracelet saying WWC. Wanna front? I'ma leave him sunk in the deep sea. Dump him discreet lead and jump in the GT. Fucking with TC? Nothing is PC. You want a PC? Backspace button, delete me. Start bucking if need be. Wounds in your grill, I'ma leave. Couldn't be healed by a touch from an ET. Running around making them threats, you sound crazy. Not paying your respect to the set, it's foul ways. Cause I'm like a bayonet in your flesh. Around A's, we'll have you up on faces of death without legs. Since he begging me to lay him to rest, pull out blades and had a doc tape in his chest like Soundwave. Future, I can't say for sure. I don't know what the next step is. All I'm trying to do is get this mixtape in as many hands as possible. Whether it's somebody who can elevate me to the next plateau, or if it's just a listener. I don't care. I just want motherfuckers to listen to the shit. Excuse me. It's Detox. Shout out to Detox. I just want people to listen to this shit. And in the meantime of trying to pump that shit out, I'm working on part 2. You know what I'm saying? And my tentative plan is to have part 2 and also save like 6 or 7 official original joints for an EP to be officially released through some type of, I don't know, label, whoever wants to do it.
Catalyst chillin', currently culminating currency, cultivating cream, cash, cake, cheese. Certainly conjure cash is Clay's capability, caving catch chess, creating crests and concave curvatry, courtesy, catalyst compliments, confidence, causing chaos, cracking continents, constant confrontations, consequences, cause complete.